Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to the Dyslexic Reader. Today I want to talk to you about my reading and channel goals for 2020. First of all, my channel goals, simply one video a week. That's a goal I think I can keep to. I'm just back to YouTube after quite a long break and I think that would be enough to do what I want to do, but also not enough that I'm pushing myself too hard. I just think it's a manageable number. I don't know yet whether I'm going to post, say, every Thursday, every Wednesday, every Saturday, or just one a week and it just goes up on like the day I have time to do it. Or am I going to try and do things ahead of time and like be like a bit behind but schedule everything? So let me know down below. When you're watching YouTubers, do you just watch as it comes along? Or if you know a YouTuber posts every Monday, are you there on Monday to see it type thing? And then if you're not on YouTube again for a couple of days, then is it forgotten? If you understand what I'm trying to say. So let me down below, would it be better if I try to like schedule it to a set day, or if it doesn't really matter to you? Because that would be interesting to me, because a lot of YouTubers say that the schedule really matters and that viewers miss stuff if they don't schedule. But I never watch anyone on a schedule. I just go on when I'm on YouTube and look at like what's coming since I last watched something. So I'm interested as to the statistics on that one. That's it kind of for... Well, no, there is another channel goal in the end, but it's kind of more like a discussion thing I would just want to tie in at the end. So my reading goals, 52 books a week, or 52 books a week. Man, that would be hard. 52 books a year, which would be one book a week. That is what I put as my Goodreads challenge last year, and definitely I completed it quite easily. I was well over, it was 100 and something, so it's definitely an attainable number, so that is what I'm working towards. But more than that, I was focused on this year my 100 pages a day goal, and I think I am going to keep that. I was thinking about lowering it because reaching the 100 pages a day was hard, but like I want it to be hard. I don't want it to put me off. I feel like the books one is more off-putting. You feel like I didn't read enough books. But I feel like with the pages one, it's not as off-putting. If you don't get to it, you don't get to it. And even if you get close, it's still like pretty impressive. You can say to yourself, well, I took like 3 days off a year or something. That's still pretty good. So I think I'm just going to keep it at that. And then it's like, so my 52 is an obtainable goal that I will get to and I'll be happy with. And then I'm going to try and strive for 100 pages a day. But if I don't get it, it doesn't matter. I think I've done that. This is the third year I've done it. The first year, I didn't do it. I didn't even really come close. I was a couple of thousand off. And last year, it's hard to say last year about like last week, I did complete it. So we'll see this year how it goes, but I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. And the last one is to be more free in my reading. I think I said this last year, but what I said is that I wanted to read more diversely. And I think I got like diversely and free kind of confused in my mind. So I thought I want to read more freely. I want to read this genre and this genre and this genre and read more diversely and try a bit of everything and not be scared to, which was great. But I found it actually very restricting. Like I wanted to read like 7 fantasies back to back or just binge on classics, and then I felt like it was kind of taking that freedom away because I was restricting myself to one area. But like sometimes that is freedom, like the freedom to choose, and you can choose to not explore anything else. You can choose just to stay where you are. I am free to leave this house whenever I choose. There's some days I don't really want to go outside. Do you know what I mean? So I said last year I wanted to be more diverse and try new things, and that was great. But this year I want to be more free, but free to stay in my own lane kind of if I want to. So expect a ramp up in middle grade mysteries and high fantasy, because those are my jams, with maybe the odd thriller thrown in. So that's what I'm really looking forward to getting back to. And in terms of like discussions, I was thinking of starting a new series on the channel, and I really want feedback on this because in my head I think it's great, but also I can like hear how stupid it is at the same time. So it's hard to find time to film. It's hard to find time to sit down for a long time, and right now I should be eating my lunch. But I'm not, I'm trying to film this. So I was thinking, if you've ever heard of a mukbang, it's like a portion of YouTube where you watch people eat, and sometimes they talk and discuss things during it, and sometimes they just sit there and eat. I was thinking of doing a bookbang where I discuss bookish topics maybe like once a month. Like I used to do my novelty chats every week where I would sit down and like discuss something bookish, and sometimes it was long and sometimes it was short. It was just whatever was in my head. I was thinking of doing like something like that once a month, but like I sit down to lunch with you guys, so I would go and make myself my bacon sandwich or my mac and cheese, or I would maybe go out and get like a takeaway and bring it back here and sit and like have my lunch because I have time to do that, so we could do it at the same time. And I would just talk about, you know, what's going on in booktube, what I'm thinking of a book, if something problematic has come up, like what's going on in my library, how great libraries are, just different things that you would kind of like discuss, whatever's topical at the time. And once a month I would sit down for you guys with lunch and talk, and you can either watch it and try to ignore the fact that I'm eating, or maybe you enjoy mukbang channels, or maybe you could watch it if you're at home or alone or at work in the break room having lunch, and we could kind of have like lunch together. Is that something that you guys would be interested in? Or the thought of me like sitting here like eating a sandwich while I talk to you guys, is that completely repulsive to you? Because I completely understand that. I don't really get the whole like ASMR mukbang where they're like slurping the noodles and like showing you close-ups of their mouth. But I think it's kind of interesting, the ones where they just sit and discuss things while they're eating. So I would be interested, is bookbang a thing that we will be able to take into the future? That is mainly what I want like your feedback on for the time being. Okay, I think that's it. Not much, one video a week. Thinking of doing this bookbang thing once a month. My reading goals is to read whatever the heck I want. 52 books in the year is like the hard goal I really want to meet, and 100 pages a day average is something that I'm striving towards, but I'm not too fussed about. That's the long and the short of it. Okay, I hope you're all happy, I hope you're all healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.